Hi guys, I want to do the waterfall feature for you here. I'm just going to show you the skeleton. I'm not going to make you sit through me matting every single page. I decided that I want this to be in the middle section here. So I made a base that is 5 inches across and 8 inches long. And then my individual flips are 5 by 4 1/4, and then I've scored across. They're horizontal, and I've scored across the top at a 1/2 inch. So I think that'll be good, and that gives me 17 surfaces that I will be able to add recipes to. I have a lot of 3 by 5 recipe cards that I might be able to just go ahead and stick in here. They're already written on the cards. Other than that, I'll probably just maybe use some coffee dyed index cards, or I don't know. We'll see. So that's what I'm going to put in the middle there. So like I said, I've got a 5 by 8 base, and then these pieces are 5 by 4 1/4, and I've scored them across the top. So what I'm going to do before I forget is I'm going to round the corners, because on that first one I did not round the corners, and I mean it can be done. It's just a little trickier. So I'm going to go ahead and round these corners. I've got 8 of these, and that fits perfectly on this 5 by 8 piece. So I think that's going to be a good amount of. One of my kids, my daughter, my middle daughter, was in here yesterday, and I told her what I was making, and she got really excited, so I'm glad. She said, yeah, I'm going to need those recipes. So, yeah, still haven't gotten to any of my holiday baking yet, but we'll see. Maybe tonight. We've all caught cold, a little bit of a cold, or I think it's a little bit more than allergies, but it's mild. But I don't feel like standing there baking, 18 dozen cookies or whatever. So, I like to do this sideways. It's a little bit easier. And, and then I'm going to round the bottom here also. I could do this afterwards, but it doesn't really matter. That way we know which way is up. And I'm going to do it sideways. And basically, because I know these are our 1/2 inch scores, I am going to just use those to space out the waterfall steps. So this will be at the top, like that. And this, like I've said before, this cardstock is a little textured, a little fibrous, so it takes a little bit longer for things to adhere to it. So I'm just going to rub that down. It'll start to curl a little bit. I'm not worried about the seepage because I'm going to put a piece there, so this whole half will be covered. But I do not want it sticking to itself. And as I've put that, I'm lining it across the top, and then I'm checking the sides because I do want it to be straight. Now, if for some reason it's not straight, I'm not going to dye over it because I can trim it. And once you get it all decorated, nobody notices the little imperfections unless you tell them. So don't tell anybody. Okay, So I'm just going to bump this right below that. This is, believe it or not, the first time I'm making a waterfall. I remember these when I was doing scrapbooking. I think I've told you I used to be a close to my heart consultant years ago when my kids were itty bitties, and I remember the waterfall feature. I just don't remember ever doing it. So very easy. Probably shouldn't have worried. I don't know if I was thinking it would be too difficult or if I just never came across it. I remember thinking it was cool. I've just never done one that I remember. It's possible I did, and I just don't recall. So this will go right below that one. We'll line it up on the sides. Wants to slip around a little bit. I'm just getting it back to where it goes. We have a little bit of time. And then I want to mat these. These are, what did I say they were? 5 by 4 1/4. But with that score, I think my mats will be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So I do want to print some background papers out for that. I have a couple printed, but not enough, and my ink promises to be here tomorrow, so I will show you the mats when I get them in, because we'll be doing some other decorating as well. Fold that back. Get this one. And then I was thinking about a closure, if I wanted to put a ribbon behind this to tie it closed. But then I thought I might want to do tabs. I've seen, it's still sliding around. I want to make sure these are the way they belong. I've seen some that had tabs down here, and I thought that might be kind of fun, because this old Christmas kit I'm using by Artie Mays has come with a bunch of tabs in the add-on kit, so I may do that. I'm gonna, I don't know, we'll see. Today is, what is today? Today's the 20th. Today's Friday. A few more days till Christmas. I hope you guys are all ready. I think I've got most of my shopping. I've got to go to Costco and the grocery store and get some stuff for Christmas Day. We're going to do, you know, finger foods, no big heavy meal, because nobody feels like getting up, and we just want to stay in our jammies and be comfortable and hang out and not have to worry about a big dinner, and also the cleanup. That's the main thing. Nobody wants to do the cleanup. So we're going to do, like, you know, meat and cheese crackers and some finger foods and things like that. That'll be easy to make. You know, if we don't have to make a ton of them, because we'll just make what we need, and if we need more, we'll make more. And the cleanup will be minimal, so we'll be able to enjoy the day. And unfortunately, my hubby has to work, but we're going to go over to my sister's house, hang out with them, so it'll be fun. Okay, let's see. I'm on my last one here, and something didn't come out right. I feel like I'm short one. Maybe I didn't trim this on both sides. I bet that's what it is. 8.5 by, oh yeah, this is 8.5. I did it, it's supposed to be 8. So, no big deal. I will just trim that down. Round the corners again. Take care of that. There we go. That's why I had it 8 by 5, but I cut it. I forgot to cut the long side. So, alright, now we can round these corners. That paper really curls when it's wet. So, I wouldn't want to mat it right now anyway, even if I had the background pages printed out, because it would just be too much. You can see how warbledy it is. But look how easy that is, guys. And then we just want to put it inside the book, like so, and that'll be really cute. I don't have magnets or anything like that to use as a closure, so I think I am going to run a ribbon underneath this whole piece, and then I'll probably use seam binding, and then I'll be able to just tie a bow here, so that'll be good. But that gives me 17 places to add recipes. So there's 16 with these, and then the back page, so that'll be, you know, quite a few. And then we're going to add this page, and we're going to add the Traveler's Notebook. I'm just going to do that blank, and yeah, we'll be able to get quite a bit in here. So my daughter said, well, you have to make sure that you include the recipe for Snowballs, and I don't remember what the other one was, but the Snowballs are her favorite recipe. And it's a couple ingredients, very easy. So when I get that up, then I will share that recipe with you. You'll either love it or hate it, because think about it, it's Christmas. Not all the recipes are healthy. But anyway, so that's it for today. I'm going to let this dry. Got this one, yeah, because see, this is the one I did a while ago, and it's still kind of warbledy. I tried scoring lightly on the back page just to kind of give me a guideline, but then I realized it was just as easy to follow the one before it. So I've got one more of these to make for my third book, and we'll be in business. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you try it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.